This is where the altitude is about to get me. Going up about 1,000 feet. Yep, it's okay. It'll be fun. Let's do this. About halfway up on the Bear Creek Trail, you can see that there's a straight drop off down to the river flowing below, but the little trickle is not so much a trickle. I can see the snow caps up here, and as the sun's coming out more and more, it's melting more and more, so the water starts getting more and more rapid the closer to the falls that we get. So back on this trail we go. This thing is glaring a little bit. Wow. Again, looks like we're gonna walk over some water. Now, several of these, because it's been cold, have a little bit of ice on them, so I've been being really careful and stepping on the stones whenever I'm going across, which this looks like a perfect path right here. So here we go. Yes, it worked. Okay, cool. So path turned just a little bit, and I started noticing all of these little tributes, those little towers that you make. There are hundreds of them on the rocks here. Pretty awesome. You're going down this path and then all of a sudden it's like Tribute City. There were some other hikers here and I asked them if they knew how it got here. They didn't, but they built a tribute and kept on hiking. So I'm gonna build a tribute also. And picking the perfect place is imperative. There are so many of them. Let me show you all these and then we'll build a tribute. What I've been told, what you're supposed to do when you build a tribute is select your rocks, build your tower, and then make a wish. And you leave it here, and that's you making your wish. Now, there's one other thing that people do also. They build a tribute to someone that they've loved and lost, and leave it here as a memorial. So there's two types of tributes, a wish and a memorial, and yeah. So now I'm gonna figure out what rocks I want. There are a lot of different stones to choose from. The hardest part of this trail. It's like straight up and it just keeps going. But I can hear the water. We're getting close. I made it! Look, about 3 miles up, and I am up here with the snow on this beautiful mountain next to this beautiful river that comes down from the top of the mountains. And wow, I don't have words. Like, this is cool and awesome and beautiful, and it was well worth it. And there are times where I didn't think I was gonna make it up here, I'm gonna be real, because this is a hard little altitude change. I'm not used to it at all, and so getting up here was a little difficult. But now that I'm up here, I am super happy. I'm gonna make myself a little snowman and call it a day. I did it, and I gave him a perfect vantage point of the river. Yay! I've officially accomplished something on my bucket list: build a snowman in Colorado. So now I'm on my way back down the mountain. It's always easier to get down than it is to get up. There's only a couple places where I'm a little sketched out because there's a little tiny bit of snow on the path. So other than that, this is gonna be easy to get back down. Then I'm gonna find a place to do Talk to Me Tuesday, because it's about that time. Okay, so very faintly in the distance, I can hear an animal, and I'm not sure what it is. So I'm just gonna take my little self down this trail. It was kind of a creepy sound, but it's definitely an animal, and it's far enough away that if I just keep going forward, I'm good. But no more lingering, no more vistas, no more cool pictures. The car is looking better. Well, at least town is. Yeah. Second scariest thing that has happened to me on this trip. Well, third. The first being the really bad day. Sliding was terrifying. The only time I have ever felt scared for my life while camping happened as number 2. And it wasn't anything at all. It was something falling in my car last night. I was car camping, and I had set my little trash bag in between my console area because I needed to throw it out the next day, today. And as I got to sleep, just barely got to sleep, all of a sudden it fell into the floorboard. And because there was a tin can in there from my food, it made this jumbo scary noise, which immediately prompted me to turn on the lights, grab the keys, and almost hop into the front seat, only to realize when I turned on the lights that it was just the trash bag had fallen. Nobody was messing with me. So yeah, so that was number 2. Number 3, that animal that I just heard. Yep, I'm not gonna make any crazy rash moves and twist an ankle though, because as long as I'm moving at a normal pace, I'm good. But if it is something scary and I hurt myself, then I am basically like gimping food. So I'm not gonna do that. But on a positive note, I'm about 3/4 of the way down anyway, so just gonna keep on moving at my gradual pace. Passed some kids on the way down the mountain. They were going up with their family. I hope they see my snowman and make their own. Like, it's something I'll remember forever, and it's just something so simple, but yeah, it made my day just to make a little bitty 6-inch snowman and to leave him looking out on the river exactly where I wanted to be, by the river, looking out, checking out the views, on another epic bunny adventure. Yep. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. So, yep, still working my way down the mountain though. So I've made it back down to almost the trailhead. I'm at the map area, and I had one more very strange situation. I was walking past this area that has the river flowing beside it, and there's a huge drop off. It's about 300 feet down to the river. I glanced down and saw what I think, because I'm not real familiar with sizes, was a medium-sized black bear. Yeah, so I was kind of like, okay, just don't make any sound, keep moving. But at the same time, I remembered that all of the maps, as well as the people in town, said that black bears typically don't try to attack humans. and the brown ones are the ones you have to look out for. So I just kind of kept to myself like I've been instructed to do, and I wasn't scared completely because it was a straight down drop, and if it would have been an incline I probably would have been freaking out because apparently they're quite fast if they do decide to attack you. But I don't have any food with me, all I have is water, and check that off the list. Now I can say that I saw a black bear in the wild. Yeah, so back to town I go where there's less wildlife, I hope. I am back down at the bottom, and between the two trails that I've been on today, I've been about 6.9 miles, not counting whatever it takes for me to get back to the car. So 6.9 miles all before lunch, and more importantly, 42 flights of stairs. So sometimes the step counter is a little bit off, but that seems about right for what I've charted these two trails to be and for the elevation climb that I went. So yeah, 42 flights of stairs, 6.9 miles, haven't even made it to lunch yet. The only thing that is disappointing about this hike today is that, see all these aspen trees around me? They're absolutely beautiful without leaves, but I missed their fall colored leaves by just a couple weeks. And I really wanted to see those beautiful yellow leaves in contrast to the oranges and browns and the greens of the evergreens up here. Boo! It's okay. It's still worth it. I'm having such a good time here in Telluride. I'm about to walk through downtown and on my way back to the car so I can charge my phone, show you guys a little of the downtown corridor. I'm perched up in downtown Telluride and learning a little bit more about the city. It's awesome here. It's a cute little town. So let me walk you through downtown and show you some of the different storefronts and shops. So as you can see, Telluride has quite the downtown. Lots of specialty shops, tons of things that cater to the ski crowd whenever they come in, and lots of really cute stuff. So this is Telluride. So I made it to the car, charging my phone, gonna do Talk to Me Tuesday after it charges a little bit, but I wanted to share one last thing. You're probably thinking, what did I make a tribute to? Was it a wish or was it a memorial? Well, I decided my tribute, because it was in the most awesome place on earth, was for all the people who couldn't be on my trip with me today. I wanted all of them to be there in spirit so that they could have the same view that I had through all the struggles that it took to get there, but through all the amazingness that it became. So yeah, that's it. It's not really a wish, it's not really a memorial, it's somewhere in between.